Hello everyone, it's Fraser from Untitled Chapter here, and it's my pleasure to be doing a very special video tour today as we take a look over our 2017 BMW M3 that's just arrived here on site. I think it goes without saying that in the orange paintwork this saloon is absolutely stunning. It boasts a mighty 3-litre petrol engine with an automatic transmission as well, so of course it's got that amazing performance to match up with the looks. The car's in absolutely perfect condition. This is thanks to the fact it has a full BMW service history and just slightly under 13,000 miles on the clock, so it's been exceptionally well looked after. This M3 is of the competition pack spec, which is one of the best out there, and this is an exceptionally rare car. Just take a look at those absolutely stunning 20-inch M-Light Star alloy wheels. This luxury vehicle is absolutely jam-packed full of amazing specs and features, and of course it's an absolute blast to drive, and I can't wait to show you around and show off some of the amazing things in store here. Jumping inside, you'll notice straight away the premium sleek interior and of course the incredibly sporty M3 full leather seats. I can tell you firsthand they're extremely comfortable, and that's what you need when this thing really kicks off. And they are also electronically adjustable. Jumping into the back here, you'll find room for up to 3 passengers, again in that full leather comfort, still incredibly sporty, incredibly stylish, and there's plenty of space all around. You'll also find the ISOFIX points here on the seats, and the additional aircon for the rear here. As we make our way around to the rear of the vehicle, we can easily access the boot by simply lifting up underneath the badge. As you can see, there's plenty of space here, so it's not just all style and power, but also a nice bit of practicality in this vehicle. Now it's finally time to jump into the driver's side and take a look at some of the fun stuff in store. Although of course on the door you've got your electronic mirror control, window controls, and all that you'd really expect. You'll find we do have our memory seat functions here. So what this essentially means is that you say you or a partner are sharing the car, or just you and someone else in general, you can say electronically set up your seat just how you like it and set that saving as 1 or 2. And whenever you jump into the car, you simply press 1 or 2 and the seat will revert to how you saved it. Of course, you'll also find we have the additional footrest, which is a nice lifesaver, especially on those long motorway journeys. You'll also find, of course, we do have a headlight control neatly tucked away with automatic headlight functionality. Now we're behind the steering wheel, I can show you a few of the controls in store. Although to start the car up, we do have our start-stop functionality. So with my foot down on the brake and the keys in my pocket, I can start the car up. I can show you all the information on the dash here with that exceptionally low mileage on the digital display. Don't worry about the fuel, we do refill every car before handover. On the left-hand side of our steering wheel, we have all our cruise control options, and on the right you'll find your Bluetooth volume control, voice control, telephone control, and so on. Behind the steering wheel we also have these pedals which allow us to change the gears manually when the car is in the manual drive. We can go on over to our media display in the middle of our console here, and you can see all the options available. It's controlled from this panel just down below, with all the hotkeys we need for each app. Of course the navigation is fully compatible, and it does include traffic warnings. We can move on over to our radio and media, simply tapping on the button, and as you can see it is fully compatible with your own smartphone devices, which can be connected manually or through Bluetooth. You'll find just about every single setting can be configured, and the car will recognise user profiles. Of course it's got DAB digital radio, AM and FM radio. It is compatible with all BMW connected drive features. And like I was saying, you can change just about every setting in the car. Of course, below we do feature our CD player. It's always a nice little touch to have one. Just down below that, you'll find the dual zone climate control. This means the driver and the front passenger can change their temperatures independently from one another, so no need to worry about the car too hot or too cold. You can also set them to sync up to one another, and there's an automatic function which will adjust the fan speeds depending on the temperature. You can also change the fan speeds independently from each side, which is something which is exceptionally rare for dual zone climate control. Normally you can only change the temperature, but with this one you can change the fan directions independently, so it's a nice touch. And of course, don't forget we have heated seats for the driver and front passenger with 3-tone settings. I was recording this outside on quite a chilly day, and I'm happy to say the whole car heated up very quickly, very nicely. I was pretty toasty in no time. Just below here you'll find the additional USB port as well, so you can connect your devices through there and have them charge up, and you'll find additional storage space down below. This can be lifted up to reveal an additional 12-volt port. And you'll also notice on this panel here that it's actually removable. And underneath you'll find some additional cup holders. So now it's time to move on to the award-winning gearbox that really helps this car come into its own. Of course, on the side you'll find all the additional driving functions you might need, such as the ability to turn on and off the parking sensors. But for the gearbox itself, it's exceptionally easy to use. So, if you want to put it into drive, we can simply tap it to the right, or to neutral is the left. Pulling it up from neutral will put the car into reverse, and you can see our rear sensors come alive. And of course we have our predictive pathing, which shows us where we'll end up on the rear parking camera. You can change all the settings here, including the volume if you're not a fan of the beeping, quite easily. So now we pop the car back into drive. And currently it's on the automatic drive, as indicated there with the D/S. You can see it here with D1, showing us it's an automatic drive. If we tap it to the right again, you'll see the plus and minus signs light up. That means the car's in manual drive. So you can see we're in gear 1, but there's no D for the automatic. To change the gears, we can either push the gear stick back and forth, or use those pedals I mentioned before. Again, if you want to switch back, just tap it again, and you see those lights have turned off. You can pretty much switch between the two very fluidly. Of course, don't forget you've got your parking handbrake here, so to put the car into parking mode, simply pop that on when it's in drive. You'll find additional storage space, including the phone holder here, as well as the USB port and aux port, so again you can connect your devices through here, charge them up and store them away safely. And of course that leather armrest is fully adjustable. You'll find the vehicle has full LED headlights, and that includes automatic headlights and automatic wipers, which will match up with each other. And you'll also find the vehicle does feature its auto-dimming rear view mirror, so you won't be blinded from drivers behind you. There's plenty more specs I only had the chance to mention yet, and sadly we're at the end of our video tour. So to find out more about this vehicle, you can go on down to the YouTube video description, and from there you can find a link to some of our listings. And of course you can always find us directly at www.motormatch.com. Anyway, I hope you're all staying safe and have a great day. Cheers.